Om Shanti, everyone.
Om Shanti.
Thank you all so much for coming out today. What a beautiful gift that you're all about to offer to yourselves. So to begin our program, we're going to just go over a little bit of housekeeping things first. If you need to use the restroom or if you need some water, you walked past both. They're right in the lobby and in the kitchen on your way in. Help yourselves, please. If you need anything while you're here, just look for the angels. They'll all be in white with little Santa hats or little reindeer ears. And we're all happy to help you guys with anything that you need. We do ask that you...
And there is coffee.
And there's coffee.
Freshly brewed.
Baiji makes the best coffee, so please help yourself. And ask us if you need help with sugars or any creamers or anything. And also, we do ask that you turn your cell phones off or on airplane mode. This is going to be an experimental, a little bit meditative, really wonderful experience. So you want to make sure that you leave the outside world outside. It'll still be there when you all are done. You may have a different perspective on it, which will be fabulous. So also, just so you know the schedule for today, first we're going to watch a little presentation on the Brahma Kumaris. It's a super sweet short video, informational, and it's wonderful. Then we'll invite Baiji to come up and he'll speak for a little. Kanishka has a big surprise for all of us, which will be wonderful. And then our wonderful Sister Dorothy is here from New York, and she will be presenting. So first, let's watch the super sweet video.
Yeah, this time we have chosen a different video to play. This is the video of Peace Village, the lovely retreat center that we have in upstate New York in the Catskill Mountains. That's where Sister Dorothy lives, and she's the director of the Peace Village Retreat Center. We'll tell more about that later. But it's a lovely video. It'll definitely inspire you to go there. And of course, you will see Sister Dorothy in the video as well. And that's why we chose this video.
As soon as I drive up, I feel happy. I feel very warm. I feel very nurtured. I feel very loved.
I wake up to myself and who I really am, like the man that I've always wanted to be. Suddenly is here and I can be easily here.
It's a sanctuary. It's a haven. It's a place for people to really feel their excellence and to feel their beauty. It's a wonderful place.
I come here and I feel so serene, so quiet, so calm, so peaceful.
I need to go to Peace Village more often. Not literally, but inside myself.
You might say we're in the spiritual hospitality business, right? So people come here for the weekends, but instead of coming to swim or hike in the woods, although you can hike in the woods, but the point of coming here is really to, for most people, to get away from the day-to-day of their lives and to be in a community that's really supportive of their most sort of inner needs, inner self.
But retreat centers are able to accommodate people overnight and for a few days at a time perhaps, and explore certain themes in depth, allowing people the time and the space to really think differently from how they would think outside.
Normal life is about busy with our Blackberries and our cell phones and everything else that we're so busy doing. And you come here, you turn everything off, and you turn yourself on, and that's really what makes it so very, very special. And of course, incredible hospitality.
It's magic, it's really, when people come in and people leave, the difference is really remarkable within less than 48 hours of the stay that they have here, just because they're giving themselves the opportunity to soak themselves in a different set of vibrations.
Peace Village is a home. And so what does a home mean to one? A place of safety, a place of comfort, just all the feelings the word home brings to your heart. That's what Peace Village means to me.
It's always, you know, a really good thing to be surrounded by like-minded people. And it's one thing like to greet somebody and have them just be so open and so alive and so full of light. Like that's one really great thing to receive in a community like this. But the other thing is like somebody will say something, or somebody will tell a story, or they'll remark about something and it will touch me, you know, and then I'll be like, and it in me will begin to unfold like this whole new awareness of something.
Everybody here treats you like you are her sisters or brother. It's so nice to be in. It's really a caring place where you can be very much loved.
I feel that this is a place where individuals or families and community will come and in a very natural way experience that peace is something which is very innate. Peace is something which we can create. And if I experience inner peace, then I can create it.
When people come here for retreats, one of the things that we inspire them or offer them is to engage in some of the physical activities which we call karma yoga.
Karma means action. So what is the effect of action, what I'm doing, what kind of actions I'm doing, and what is the impact of it on my life?
And it's really a very unique experience that some people have here, because as simple and as ordinary as the job that they may be doing, which is kind of wiping tables or, you know, sweeping the floor or whatever it may be, it gives a whole different meaning just because of the new information that they have gathered, which is to say that, you know, they are spiritual beings expressing spiritual qualities through everything that they do.
Raj Yoga is about being able to find that place of silence where we can truly experience ourselves. We live in a world with external noise, and then sometimes when we sit, we have to deal with our own internal noise. So we really don't know silence. So through Raj Yoga, what I learned was there are dimensions of silence. And when I allow myself to really sit in silence, then I really understand or have the experience of myself. And from that clarity, I can sort things out, I can have questions answered, or I can see things in a cleaner and a clearer way.
There's something very attractive about something that's original and pure. That's why people are drawn to nature, because it's still a part of the world that's kind of untouched by human hands.
It is so close, and it sits on top of an incredibly beautiful mountain.
I think people in general are looking for that original experience of who they are, you know. If they can find that, I think people are very open and willing to do that. And the nature outside, I think, is a big help in doing that.
Nature is part of the backdrop, and it's very nice to be around nature because it supports the peacefulness that we teach. People can come here, they sit, they're very quiet, they do meditation, they're in silence, they listen, and then they're able to go out and be physical and walk and run and explore into nature. And so the different elements that Peace Village can offer. What we teach here is kind of self-development and improving the self.
You can come here to study inner power, or you can come here to study vegetarian cooking, or you can come here to be in silence.
people can come here and really learn about themselves, understand themselves, and begin to experience the very best of themselves, move into their excellence. So skills and tools, how to do that, actually just how to become who they really are. When we got this place, we thought what name we should give to this place. Many, many beautiful names were suggested, but as soon as the suggestion came that it should be called Peace Village, I think that everyone felt that this is what it is. And of course, my sincere hope and desire is, if it can happen in practical, that let everyone come and experience peace. But even if I know distance-wise, it's not feasible for everyone to be present. But I just want to say that if you create inner space with peace, if you fill your inner space with peace, then it's not just Peace Village, but it will become a peaceful world.
Sit in the front, sit in the front, go on. You get extra marks if you sit in the front.
So that was a lovely video, and I hope you're all inspired to go there. We do have some little brochures up front if you're interested, and they do have a beautiful website. And of course, we have wonderful Sister Dorothy here who could answer any questions for you. And just like everything in the Brahma Kumaris, your stay there is completely free. You are welcome to make contributions, but you get all of that peace and all of the knowledge and learning, and there's no cost. What could be better? So tonight, what we're going to learn about a little bit is...
So yeah, a little change in plans. I was able to find the video, the short version about the Brahma Kumaris.
Okay, fabulous. So now we're going to watch that too.
Yes, but if you want to say what you were saying, please continue.
Okay.
Yeah.
All that I was going to say is that the Brahma Kumaris teach what's called Raja Yoga, which is something that has been absolutely life-changing for me. It's a study that helps you to know and experience who you are, who God is, and what our place is in the world, and how we can actually be out in the world that gets more and more chaotic every day, and how we can find more and more peace and happiness within ourselves. So I'm so happy that he found the video because it's super sweet, and now it's time for that.
Welcome to the Brahma Kumaris, where a new world is opened up for you. From humble beginnings in India in 1936 to a global organization with over 8,000 centers in 110 countries and 1 million students worldwide. Through their tireless commitment, passionate heart, and determined spirit, the Brahma Kumaris arrived in America in 1974 and have since grown to 35 main centers throughout America. There are also 2 residential retreat centers, Peace Village, located in upstate New York, and Anubhuti, located in Novato, California.
I want to just share a little bit about how the centers of Raj Yoga meditation began in the United States. Actually, I was in Caribbean islands and I got an invitation from New York that we want to start something about meditation. And it was in 1978 I came here and we rented a very small apartment in Astoria. And from there I found that a lot of people have interest
I realized that there is so much need, and from there onwards, then centers started in many other states.
Our centers are safe spaces where you can explore the power of your inner world.
The classes are conducted in many, many homes, many cities, all over across the United States. A lot of people, they learn meditation, they use it, that meditation at their workplace, in their family, and also I find that children, young adults, because they are so much into like what really is the life about.
The Brahma Kumaris are dedicated to personal and global transformation through the study and spiritual practice of Raj Yoga meditation. And at the heart of our teaching is the belief that the pathway to peace and happiness is to remember our original nature as spiritual beings, connected to the One Source. In 1981, the organization received recognition as an international non-governmental organization affiliated with the United Nations and accredited with general consultative status with the Economic and Social Council. From organizing large-scale global initiatives to local community programs, the Brahma Kumaris has a tradition of service in every field that fosters spiritual growth among individuals from all backgrounds, cultures, and walks of life.
I hold on to this vision, the world of love, world of peace and harmony, world which is free from conflict and sorrow, where we can live as brothers, one family, children of common parents, one supreme divine power.
This is your invitation to awaken and join us in creating a world of love, peace, and kindness. Om Shanti.
So as we move forward, in just a moment, I'm going to invite Baiji to come up. But before I do that, I wanted to share with you a little story. I was super blessed to have one of my friends reach out at one point not too long ago, or a few years ago, to Sr Dorothy. And through her act of kindness, I was able to come and connect with the Brahma Kumaris. And what I was thinking about this weekend is how our little teeny tiny acts that we perform and little things that we do that we think aren't necessarily very consequential sometimes make a big impact on other people's lives. My friend just reached out to her, and all she did was forward an email over to Baiji. But because of their little acts of kindness, my entire life has been transformed. Coming here has been the absolute best, biggest blessing I have ever received. And I feel thankful for it every single day. But it made me realize that the little tiny things that we do in life can, and probably most likely, are the things that make the biggest impact on other people's lives. And there's so many things that we do every day, and we never realize what comes from them, what beautiful blessings come from them. So I just wanted to encourage you all to always follow your instinct to reach out and help each other. So without any ado, I'd like to invite Baiji to come up here. He and Kanishna Didi have created this amazing space here for all of us. And we are all so blessed and so thankful to him for all of the time, effort, and energy and everything that he puts into serving us and serving the community and offering all these programs to you and everything that he does for us.
Thank you, Sister Naya. So I'm a reindeer. Reindeer with a tie. Yeah? Is it looking reasonably okay? Am I looking funny enough? If not, then I can put something on. Yeah, good. At least I'm making you all laugh a little bit. So anyways, Om Shanti. So in Brahma Kumaris, we start everything with Om Shanti. Om Shanti is a simple phrase that reminds us that we are indeed peaceful beings. So we see ourselves as peaceful beings, we see everyone else as peaceful beings as well. So ever since I woke up today morning, there was one word that was coming in my mind over and over again, and the word was gift. And what a gift. We have this gift of life. We are alive. We have so many wonderful things to enjoy in our lives. We have a roof on our heads. We have food to eat. We have clothes, maybe more than we ever need. And shoes, especially. Yes. How many shoes do we have? Yeah. Anyway, so what I was feeling was that this space itself is such a lovely gift that we got from God, from the universe. 4 years back, we were in South Carolina, trying to move to North Carolina, to this area. We were struggling to find a place. We started off with a small townhome in Durham, and there in the basement, it wasn't the most ideal space, but it was cozy. And some of those who were there at that time with us enjoyed that space as well. But it wasn't the most optimal space because parking was not really good. Townhomes, the problems with parking there. So we were looking for a place. Cary is considered to be the prime location. Right? Finding this kind of space in Cary is considered almost impossible. But there was a deep desire in Kanishta's heart, in my heart, that we have to do something for the people here, for the lovely people, for each one of you, the brothers and sisters in this area. Each one of you has the right to connect to God in the wonderful way that Raj Yoga teaches us. Something that we have been practicing. Is it okay? Yeah. So, something that we have been practicing for the past 25 years. I'm a physician by profession. Kanishta is a physician as well. We started our journey 25 years back when we were in medical school. And there has been no looking back. Our lives have transformed in such beautiful ways that we can't even describe. Where do we start? Where do we end? But I inspire all of you that what we have gotten, you can get even more. And there are so many wonderful students who have started coming to the meditation center on a daily basis, on a regular basis, and they're getting so much out of it. All those whom you met wearing those lovely Santa hats or the reindeer ears and horns. So they are the lovely, lovely souls, and I feel that's also another gift. Gift, gift, gift. And so I inspire you to take this opportunity to experience and enjoy the biggest gift of all for today, for tonight, and that is Sister Dorothy herself. We love Sister Dorothy a lot. We have known her for the past 20 years. We moved to US 20 years back, and ever since then we have been going to Peace Village very frequently. And whenever we go to Peace Village, we see her smiling face, her beaming face. And I was mentioning about this in the morning session as well that we have for our advanced students, that the eyes search for Sister Dorothy because she makes you feel so welcomed. There's a deep sense of belonging that you feel as soon as you see her. She's a lovely soul. She has been practicing this meditation for the past 40 some years, 41 years actually. She was an entrepreneur in Miami area, in Florida area actually. Yeah, I thought it was Miami, but I came to know that it was more in Tampa and other areas, I guess, in Miami. A successful entrepreneur. But then she came to know about the Brahma Kumaris. She understood that life has so much more to offer, and so much more comes when you serve others. So she decided to dedicate her life to the Brahma Kumaris, to the service of mankind, and she moved to Peace Village. Peace Village is in upstate New York, up in the Catskill Mountains. You just saw the video. A beautiful, beautiful space where she works tirelessly to create amazing programs, amazing retreats, and above all, her most creative meditations. So we go there and we look forward. And if sometime when we go there and we find that Sister Dorothy is not there, there's a slight bit of disappointment. Oh no, Sister Dorothy has gone somewhere else. But like this weekend, she won't be there in Peace Village, she's here. So this is our gift that God has given to us. And I want to thank Sister Dorothy from the bottom of my heart for coming. And I warmly welcome you over to the stage. Let's give it up for Sister Dorothy. She's one of the most jovial, the most kind-hearted.
I think you're done.
see, she's so sweet.
Too much.
She's so sweet. She's the sweetest person ever, and I can just keep going on and on. I know you will snatch the mic for me very soon. But yes, thank you, Sister Dorothy, for coming. And Kanishta, and who is bringing the flowers? Kanishta is bringing the flowers. So Kanishta has these flowers for you.
So this bouquet of flowers is from all of you. Welcome, sister.
They're not as beautiful as you, Kanishta Ben.
No, you.
But you are so beautiful.
You are the most beautiful flower.
No,
the king
you're
flower.
the most
No,
beautiful flower.
no. Oh, so sweet. I'm the reindeer with the tag.
And you're the Santa Claus.
Santa Claus. Thank you. And so Kanishta is going to sing a song. Oh yeah, everybody loves Kanishta's voice, and she's going to serenade Sister Dorothy with a lovely song. All right, so it's still off because 1 and 1, otherwise it'll start clashing. Now there is one seat empty here, one seat empty here, and one seat empty here. The ones who take these will get a golden star. Now who's going to choose these? Yes? Come from the back. Yes, I think you are alone, right? You're alone right now? Why don't you take one
And
of these?
especially those who are new.
Those were new. So you can actually take this front one. Then you get 2 golden stars. And for this, maybe dear sister, you could move here, and these 2 can come here. Yeah.
It's an upgrade to first class.
Yes.
Business class.
First class. Yes. So now 2 more seats are empty here. Now who's going to take these? Who's going to take these 2? Maybe you both can come. This is first class. Yeah, you both. First class. That is business class. So now these 3 rows are first class. Now we have 4 seats in business class. So who's going to take these? Come forward.
Now it looks
See, the
like
closer we are, the warmer we will be. Yeah.
and good for this cold weather, right?
Just another request was, unless you have something compelling to do, to take care of, I inspire you to stay till the end. Because I have listened to Sister Dorothy's sessions n number of times, and each session is more wonderful than the previous. And at the end, there will be a meditation experience that she's going to conduct. After that, each one of you will get a special blessing and a special sweet to sweeten your heart, sweeten your mouth, sweeten your belly, sweeten your soul, sweeten everything. Yeah. So don't miss that. Okay? All right. Oh, Shanti.
Oh, Shanti. So we are celebrating this special day today. Christmas is all about lights and angels. So the song that I'm going to sing is an angelic song. So this, I'm going to translate, this is a Hindi song, but I'm going to translate a little bit in English for those who don't understand Hindi. So this song describes the conversation of the soul with the mind. The soul asks the mind, "O mind, fly as an angel to that sweet world where God resides." The mind then flies and come close to God. God then decorates the angel with peace, purity, and joy. Once full with divine virtues and powers, the angel flies and serves the world by spreading God's light of peace and powers to the entire world, enlightening the souls. So as you listen to the song, visualize yourself as an angel, and we all will fly together and serve
Sr
the
Dorothy
world.
as our lead angel.
She is our guardian angel. प्रभु से मना ले मिलन मेरे मन फरिश्ता बन उड़ जा मीठे वतन झिलमिल 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 करता हुआ वो रूप अनोखा बनाकर रोशनी से सजा हुआ वो दिव्य नूर फैलाकर मेरे दिव्य नयन दीप किरण जग को करे पावन मेरे मन फरिश्ता बन उड़ जा मीठे वतन छत्र छाया बनकर शिव ज्योति वो सर्व शक्तियाँ भर रही सुख शांति और पवित्रता से श्रृंगार वो कर रही पुलकित अमन आए मीठे वतन अनुभव करे सघन मेरे मन फरिश्ता बन उड़ जा मीठे वतन दिव्य प्रकाशित पंख लगाए मैं तो उड़ रहा हूँ परम सुखों के खजानों से संपन्न हो रहा हूँ, सारे जग को मैं दे रहा हूँ सुख शांति की किरण। मेरे मन फरिश्ता बन उड़ जा मीठे वतन, उड़ जा मीठे वतन, उड़ जा मीठे वतन। ओम शांति। Thank you everyone for flying together. I felt energy from all of you.
Om Shanti. You can hear?
Yes.
Om Shanti. Thank you all for being here tonight and sharing space with all of us and with me. And it's so beautiful to see you all, really, your beautiful faces. Why do I say that? Yes?
Because we have beautiful souls.
Yes, because you're all beaming with light. And so the topic is be the light. And I think you already know it, but it's kind of nice to go back and revisit and how we can really emphasize being the light and being more light. Because this is the season of lights. It's the darkest time of the year, isn't it? In many ways. But it is the season of lights. And so, whatever tradition you come from, whether it's celebrating the menorah, Hanukkah, whether it's the Friday night services, or Diwali, and even Christmas, it's all a celebration of lights. It's the season for lights. Now, why?
Shall I turn off these lights and just let these to the side?
Whatever you want.
Is this
But leave them on and shut me off. Well, I don't mean shut me off, but the lights off.
The lights are configured in a wrong way. They're not, so we'll have to.
Oh, okay, this is good too. This is good too. So now you just have to turn your inner light stronger so I can see you. But isn't it strange how the darkest time of the year turns out to be the time when we're looking for lights? Whether it's the lights coming from a church with the cathedrals lit up and the stained glass warming our hearts, or the lights during the festival of Diwali or New Year's, whatever it is. This is our headquarters, by the way, in Mount Abu. How many of you have been there? Great. I've been there too. But now is the time. Why would I say now is the time? And I want to give you all a gold medal just for showing up here on Saturday night to explore and think about these spiritual things, to build our own capacity of light, to build our own capacity of peace, harmony, and love. Now is the time. This is when the world seems to need it more. Do you agree with that? Yes, we live in very divisive times, right? And so this presentation is going to be about unity, coming together in a world where we care and we love for each other. But now is the time, because it seems to be getting darker out there. So when it gets dark, you turn on the lights. And so we have to turn on our inner light.
This is a light bulb. You all recognize it? Yes, you do. And it looks very dim, doesn't it? Doesn't have any luster. But what happens when we turn it on? It becomes beautiful. And this is our story. How do we turn on our inner light and keep it burning so brightly? And do you know where the light is coming from in this bulb? Who can answer? Anyone? You're going to answer all the answers, aren't you? You're good. You're the youngest one here, and you're probably the smartest. Where's the light coming from?
Our mind.
What?
Our mind.
Where's the light coming from the light bulb? Do you know? It's coming from the filament. Do you ever see the filament?
Yes.
You never see the filament. You only see the... If you look at this light over here, you don't see the filament. Look at that one over there. You don't see the filament. All you see is the glow radiating light. And you know what? You can't see my filament because the soul is so hidden inside. And your soul is hidden inside. But that doesn't mean that you don't shine brightly, that you don't radiate that love, that light, and that warmth. That's our story. I'm sure most of you know this already, don't you? But do you know where the soul resides? Right there. Many think it... Can I have some water? Yeah. Many think the soul resides in the heart. How many think that? Actually, you, the soul, is here. Our feelings come from the heart, but the soul is here. How many of you drive a vehicle, a car? And I know you're too young, so don't answer that, because I'll give you a ticket. Why would we do here? Why would we be here? When you drive your vehicle, you get in the front seat, right? When we came over tonight, I was telling Brother Shvatank that he was trying to tell the driver which way to go. And I said, no, this is the driver's responsibility. We never want a backseat driver or a side seat driver, right? We want the driver to handle everything. Thank you, Kanishta Ben. Thank you so much. And I'll just take a sip of that. I don't know how this frog jumped in my throat, and I'm a vegetarian, but it's just hopped in, not knowingly. That.
It was French frog.
Huh?
It was French frog.
It was a French frog. Okay. So, anyway, this is our story. We live here because this is the front seat. I'm right near the eyes that I see from, the ears that I hear from, the mouth that I speak. But what would the control room be?
The pineal gland is the control.
The brain, it's the soul is at the base of the pineal gland, but the brain is the control room. I tell the brain to move my arm, to speak through my mouth, to turn my head this way and that way. And so this is why we say the seat of the soul is here. And this is where all the thinking comes from. We do feel from the heart. We do feel from the heart. So all of those that either drive or even if you were driven here, you understand the mechanics of the drive, right? And so the same with the human body. Now, if you have a good car and the engine is great, but you have no electricity coming into the car or no fuel, does it do anything? So the heart is the passion, the momentum for the soul. They are connected. So for those that thought the soul is in the heart, you're kind of right in a way. It's really here, but it depends on your feelings from the heart. So, and when we shine brightly, you can feel it from each other, can't you? When you meet someone for the first time, you feel their energy. You either like someone or you're kind of thinking about whether you're okay with this one. So what does being the light feel like? Let's look at it. What I'm going to show you is some animal pictures because I want you tonight to feel, not just think. Do you all love to feel? It feels good when you feel that you're cared for, you're loved. So these pictures are pictures of animals and some humans, because humans are still animals, aren't we? And they passed borders. There were no borders of species. Do we have borders? Sometimes we have borders of culture, language, color, political. Yes? No barriers. Can we break down all the barriers and have love for everyone? A love that has equanimity for all. And this would make us shine brighter, right? Does this light over here shine just for those that believe a certain way? No. So we want to open up the borders of our thinking tonight. And this was a monkey that was living near a temple in India, and this little pooch lost his way, and the monkey just took him in. How does that feel to you? What do you feel from looking at that? A virtue, a value? Shout out. Care. Love. Belonging. Belonging. Monkey and dog. This is a unique story. This happened in Boston. And this little chap here got a rare disease and he needed a bone marrow transplant. I think that's what it was. And they couldn't find a donor. And so his parents put an ad in the paper for a donor to come and test if they could be a donor. And do you know what happened when this ad went out? It was a blizzardly day in Boston. It was cold. It was raining. And nearly 5,000 people showed up to test if they could be a donor. That's caring, isn't it? That's being, what's the topic today? That's being the light. And even when I talk about it, does my face shine up and light up? And that's what we have to begin doing. Because when you show your feelings through your face, you radiate that out to the whole world. This is another good story. And it happened in Africa. And it was so hot that day that the little cub could not cross the road without burning his feet. And the elephant understood. How does that feel in your heart? Does it make you feel warm? It's beautiful to hear these beautiful stories, to think about these beautiful stories, and just to radiate your own beauty from inside. I don't have any story for this, but you can see the story. Is that a sweetie? It's so sweet. And here's another one. Unlikely friends, but very likely. This is such a sweetie too, isn't it? Did you ever see a horse hug a human? That's what he's doing. But you can feel the love and the care. Sometimes I think human beings get to a point where they close off. They don't want to be hurt. But actually what we're doing when we close off our feelings, we're closing off our own love. And it's love that sustains all of us. It sustains you. What else does it sustain about you? It also sustains your body. Love sustains your body. Do we have any cardiologists here? No? Anyone? No? Anyway, you can speak to a cardiologist and he will tell you that the patients who has the most cardiovascular diseases are those that are bounded by worry and hatred and negativity. Because what we think and what we feel affects the whole body, especially the heart. How is that? When we think something, that thought goes throughout the whole body. Your blood begins to pump through the heart, the feelings in your heart. Whether you see something beautiful or you see something you don't like, that same blood is going to pump throughout the whole body, transmitting beauty or negativity. So we have to keep our mind, our feelings, our thoughts at a very high plane. Now this is very unlikely, isn't it? Cat. I don't know if it's a mouse or a rat, but either way, it's such a lovely sight. So even if someone acts ratty to you, you could still love. Don't ever cut off your own love. Because you deserve it. Not because they deserve it. They may deserve it, they may not deserve it, but you always deserve your own love. And this is one of my favorite stories. This is a volunteer from Finland in Africa. And look at this little guy. He not only doesn't even have a shirt to his name, he has nothing to his name, not even pants. All he has is the dust and the dirt that's accrued on his body. And the next picture is really heartwarming. So warm up your heart, because I'm going to be looking at your faces. There they are now. Oh! It's beautiful, isn't it? When we give, we always take for ourselves first. Whether you think it's a negative thought or whether you're thinking a positive thought, you're experiencing it more than anyone out there. Which one of these do you think is happier, the little one or the mom? Both? The mom, she is beaming, right? Here she has this little fellow. Look at the difference. Do you think you could make a difference in the world? And I liked what the sister was saying, that every little act can make a difference in your life or someone else's life. And it can. You never know. Her heart was open when she gave this little guy water. And so our spiritual DNA is goodness, positivity, and well-being for all. But do we always experience that? No, we fall off, don't we? Is there anyone here who experiences it 101%? 100%? But you know, why should we experience this 100%? Any answers? Because you deserve it. You deserve it. You deserve your heart to be blossoming always and nurturing yourself. And so when we exist, when we live by these principles, we benefit the most. You can't love someone out there without loving yourself first. You can't have animosity to someone out there without having animosity to yourself first. This is a law of the universe. And I was going to call for a volunteer. Nana, can you come up? What, me? Yeah, you. I am really putting my reputation on the line here. I was going to practice this with you. I want you up here on the stage.
Did she need a microphone?
No.
No. Okay. So give it up.
But she can take it in case. How many of you know about muscle testing?
About what?
Muscle testing. Kinesiology. Right? Whatever thought, you can come over here, I don't bite. I don't bite big. Muscle testing, and they do this, there was a special psychiatrist who did this a lot, and he had a big practice of 50 psychologists under him. And he did this kinesiology, I don't remember what his name is right now. But anyway, and he would test people. But one way that you can test people is just to raise their arm. So you come and stand this way, like put your arm out to the side. And what happens, so have you ever been muscle tested? Mm-hmm. So you know what I'm talking about? Mm-hmm. Did we play this before?
No, I know somebody else that I played this with.
Okay, so I want you to, first of all, let's see, keep your arm up. Keep your arm up.
Doesn't want to stay up.
You can't keep it up? Okay, now I want you to think of a very positive thought. Not only think about a positive thought, but I want you to feel that thought. And then tell me when you're ready. Are you feeling it? Look how strong she is. Okay, now I want you to think of a negative thought. And I'm not saying you should be thinking negatively. We'll erase it afterwards. So think of something that bothers you, if there's anything, or something from the past, or whatever. And feel that anguish, that sorrow, that pain. And let me know when you're ready. I hardly touched her. Mm-hmm. Amazing, isn't it? Okay, so now what I want you to do, I'm going to stand in back of you. So I don't know if you're thinking a positive thought. I want you to put a number 1 with your other hand in front of your heart, a 1.
For positive.
Yeah, for positive. There's only one way to think, right? And then divisiveness would be 2. Okay? So you stand in front of me, so I can't see. And I don't know if you're going to do a 1 or a 2. But you have to let me know when you're ready. Are you ready? Okay. Oh, that's strong. Was it a 1? Whew. Okay, you can do it again, and you can do the same number. I don't know what you're doing. Are you ready? It's weaker. But not a lot weaker, but it's weaker.
But I didn't think enough.
Okay. Okay, thank you. Thank you for coming up and being so courageous, not knowing what I'm doing. I want to show you another way where this doctor, who is very famous, we can test our own self. So you go to a grocery store and you pick up something maybe called Cheerios, and you hold it and you want to know if it's good for you or bad for you, or you pick up an organic apple, or whatever you pick up. I'm going to say, when I go forward, it's the subconscious mind that's talking to the conscious mind and talking through the body. Okay? So, if I go forward, it's positive, it's true. If I go backwards, it's negative. My name is Kanishta. My name is Shvatank. My name is Dorothy. It's amazing. You can try it yourselves. If you want to stand and try it now, you can think about it. You can just think this, but you can't ask a question. You can't say, is my name Dorothy? It has to be a statement. The subconscious knows all of this. Anyway, we're talking to our subconscious mind all the time. Does your subconscious mind talk to you? Yes. Do you know that 95% of our thinking and feeling comes from the subconscious? The subconscious memories that are stored in there, past memories. So in meditation, we learn to weed out the negative and proliferate the positive. Do you have any questions so far? Does anybody want to try the muscle test on themselves? You want to stand? And just ask yourself, you don't have to speak. I dare you to stand.
I'll do it.
Yay! Okay. That's it? No one's going to know what you're thinking.
We can all stand it.
Yeah, all of you stand. Just try it. You may learn a new skill. And just talk to yourself. So what you can do, is this still on? Okay. So what you can do is just in your mind say, my name is, and your real name, and then see which way your body flows, and then make up a name or a person. Okay? I'm going to be watching you.
I have a question. Can we just imagine that we're going towards the shelf and picking up junk food? Or, like Cheerios or whatever you were saying?
You can.
Okay.
Don't tell the Cheerio people that I said they're... They may arrest me. All right, so play with it. Everybody play with it. And I'm going to be playing too. And some of you are moving. Huh? It works. You can play with it. Sit down. We don't want to waste too much time tonight. You can play with it on your own. Watch this one. I want you to watch this one very closely.
I think we're doing right.
I am a body. I am a body and I have a soul. I'm a soul. I have a body. Whatever you want. So everything affects us and affects our body. And our body, you know, we're going through such health crisis in this world, but most of it is because of our own karmas we create with our thoughts, with our feelings, and we need to straighten that out. You know why? Because you're worth it. And so now is the time. The world seems to be getting more cumbersome out there, so it needs lighthouses, and each one of us is a lighthouse. So we change the texture of the world by just starting with our own world, our world of light, and thinking light thoughts. And so this is the season of lights, isn't it? Yes. And we're so drawn to the lights. How many of you are drawn to whether it's the Christmas lights, the Diwali lights, the Hanukkah lights? How many of you are drawn to the lights? They're beautiful, aren't they? What is it that draws us to the light? It's a yearning deep within inside the subconscious of the soul that we are to be the light. So this is the evening to explore and be even lighter than you are, because I know all of you are light. How do I know that young man over there? Yes, you're a young man. To me, you're a young man. You don't know? Why would I say you're light, that you radiate light? Because you're here. Because you're here seeking, exploring, wanting to feel good, right? That's why you came to this place, this meditation center of Raja Yoga, because you are the light. But we want to increase the light that we are, and to keep it burning, keep it burning. So I started with these 4 things, and you don't have to write it down. I saw a few of you taking notes because we have a handout of this. That's okay, as long as you don't take a picture of me. So it's not only be the light, because the topic was be the light, right? But it's be the gift. Be the gift. You remember all the pictures we saw of the animals and the mother of the little boy that she found in Africa, right? Be the gift. You be the gift by the way your heart speaks, by what you feel. You don't have to say anything. When you're going to the grocery store, just be happy, be peaceful, be content, and care about others. Care about everyone you meet, even someone you may think is insignificant. Oh, she's just a checkout girl. That checkout girl has a child, has a husband. You know, each one of us is worth a diamond. You're all diamonds, and you create diamond thoughts. So the first part about being a gift, how do you be a gift? Number 1, listen more. Not with your ears, but with the heart, with feelings, with feelings. So we are so busy, we go from one thing to another. Let's pack the groceries, let's do this. Someone pushes you off the road or cuts you off. Has that ever happened to some of you drivers? And what do? You know what you should do? What should you do? Yes, you should bless them. Because it's easy, so easy to love those that are lovable. But when you love someone who's cut you off on the road, and you bless them, you love them, who's becoming stronger? Yourself. who's becoming brighter and lighter. So this is be the light. You know, in a lighthouse, does the light ever go out? No, it stays bright. And we have to keep ourselves bright no matter what. So the heart of the soul. So listen more, not just with the ears, but with the heart of the soul. And people shine when they are listened to. Give others an opportunity to shine. Now, whether it's your children, how many times you ask your children, "You're not listening to me, you're not listening to me." Well, maybe they're not listening to you because you're busy cooking or doing this or that. And there was one mother that said to me once, she says, "I pick up my kids from school, they go in the back seat, and I ask them what's happened in school, and they don't even want to talk to me." And I said to her, see if I can do this without disconnecting myself. I said, "Yes, but what are they looking at? They're looking at you. So how was school today, kids?" Eye-to-eye contact, soul-to-soul contact, feelings from the heart. Tell me, let me get some cookies and milk or juice or something for you, and sit down and tell me how was school today. Would you like your mom to talk to you like that? Or your daddy? Do they pick you up from school?
I go with bus.
You go with the bus, okay. Well, that doesn't count here. But really, we talk so much, and now that technology is here, people are doing this, right?
Yeah.
We're losing that heartfelt feeling for each other. So take advantage of this. Listen to others, because when you are listened to, you do shine. Do you feel that you shined when I called on you? Or were you scared? You smiled. So I wish I could call on everybody and just listen to all of you. But we do listen to each other just by acknowledging. Just by acknowledging. How are you feeling? You with the fluffy hair. Love your fluffy hair.
Me?
You?
I feel good.
You feel good?
Yes.
Tell us about how good you feel.
I feel warm in my heart.
Oh, nice. That's beautiful. She said she feels warm in her heart. And how does it feel when you know that I'm paying attention to you? Scary?
I feel a connection.
A connection. Yeah. So there's unity. There's love. There's peace. Okay, number 2. Think deeply during your interactions with others. Conversations, interactions with others. Develop the awareness of your attitude and feelings. Not just, "Can you hand me that paper? Is the computer fixed?" But to talk and look at each other with care, with love, with respect. In this fast world, we've kind of lost that a bit, do you think?
Yes.
Yeah, there's a lot of shaking heads. Okay. Create feelings and vibrations of caring. And why should you do that? Again, I've asked this a few times. That's it. You come up here and finish the talk. You think I'm kidding? Because you're worth it. Because every thought that we think goes through our whole body. And now I'm going to tell you a really fabulous story. And it's true. And it comes from a book called The Heart's Code. And a researcher wrote this book, and he investigated 75 transplants from human to human, heart transplants, lung transplants, whatever. But the one story I'm going to tell you about is a transplant that was from a little girl who was 10 years old. How old are you? 8. Okay, so it's about your size, your age. And she was killed. And this happened in London, in United Kingdom somewhere. And so they gave her heart to an 8-year-old. Okay? And so it was a donation. And as soon as they did that, the 8-year-old started hallucinating. And so they sent her to the psychiatric ward upstairs in the hospital because they thought there was something very wrong with her. And the psychiatrist examined her, investigated, interrogated her, and they said, "There's nothing wrong with this girl. She's living, she's remembering a memory. She's living a memory." And so then they thought, well, we better call the police in on this. And the little girl who had the heart of the person, the little girl that was killed, okay? Here she is, 8 years old, and she has a new heart in her body because her other heart failed. And she was able to recall the night that the other girl was killed. She recalled not only that night, but the last words she said. She recalled the person who killed her because she knew that man. And because of that investigation, that person was put in jail. Is that amazing?
Yes.
So everything we think, feel, goes in your heart. And your heart nourishes your whole body. And you can go and observe this book, get this book, research it online, buy the book, read all the stories. They're very, very nice stories. There was one old lady who had a transplant. I don't remember what she transplanted. But after her transplant, she had a 21-year-old motorcycle rider kid, right? And after her transplant, she wanted to drink beer and eat chicken McNuggets. But the point is, we have to protect our hearts. And the way we do that is by our thoughts and feelings. So when something good happens in your life, I suggest that you embellish that good feeling. Make it grow. Oh, that's so nice. Oh, you did this. This brother, Shritank, is always saying, "Oh, you're so sweet, you're so sweet." He probably has the strongest heart in the world. Shritank, how do you do on your EKG? Are you still here?
I don't need an EKG.
Okay. But what happens when we get angry at someone? Does it look like this? Why are you doing that? These little things matter. Treat yourself because you're worth it. Okay, let's go to number 3. Turn on your inner technology, the power of the mind and the soul, the inner technology. We're so up to this kind of technology, aren't we? And it's the inner technology that created all the great outer technology. Remember, it is you, the soul, who is actually speaking. That brings power to the self when you know it's the soul. It brings your own soulfulness. Your own spiritual DNA begins to blossom, grow, and flourish like an opening flower. And the last one, I like this one the best. See the very best in others. Ignore everything else. We have to do this. Is there anyone here who doesn't make mistakes or has defaults? If so, stand up. I'm going to keep down here. Yes, but we have to ignore that. Because when we look at the mistakes, what are they going to do? Anyone? When we look at mistakes, they grow. They grow inside us and they grow in the other. But if you begin seeing only the goodness in everyone, ignoring everything else, humanity will get better. But we come from a world, a cultural world, in which we see mistakes here and there, and look at that one doing this and that. We have to stop that. Why? Because, shout it out, sis. Because, Bolo, we're worth it. We're worth it. The world is worth it. So, do you have any questions before we go into, yes, I love questions.
Can you mention the name of that book again?
The Heart's Code. And I'm sure Shvetain can, and if I had my phone up here, I could, she wanted to know the name of the book, but you can tell me the author of it.
Which one?
The
Heart's Code. Just talk to your phone. Who's the author of Heart's Code?
Hey Siri, who is the author for Heart's Code?
The Heart's Code. Is it?
Dr. Bradley Nelson.
Thank you.
Dr. Bradley Nelson.
Bradley what?
Nelson.
Nelson?
Yeah.
That's it?
I think so.
Okay.
Siri could be wrong sometimes.
I don't think so. Oh, my Siri is never wrong. But she's back there in that little black.
Paul Pearson.
That's it.
Bob Nelson.
Pearson. What does it say the name again? Paul
Pearson.
Pearson. Pearsall.
Yeah.
That's it, Pearsall. That's it. You need to get a different secretary. Just depend on Kanish to bed. Throw Siri away. Your Siri is backward. Yes. It's an interesting book, but it really will show you how we store things. You are smiling so nice. I want to tell you, in the beginning I was worried about you. Because you look so pensive. Not really worried, but you look very serious.
No.
You know, I thought maybe he's a doctor.
No.
But anyway, and now you're just smiling so big. And you know what you're doing? You're making me smile. You're making my heart smile. And smiling is so contagious. And negative thoughts and negative feelings are also just as contagious. So you got the name of your book, you got the author, read it. It's fun. It's fun. There was another story about a gay person. Do you understand this language? Someone who's gay? Not happy gay, but...
Not sad.
Not sad. And she turned out with a new transplant. She liked women and not men, okay? And after her transplant, she became heterosexual. Is that the right term?
Yeah.
Yeah. So anyway, it's an interesting book. And for me, it's interesting because it shows the significance of our feelings and the heart. And the heart can flourish you, can flourish the body, flourish the soul, because the soul talks to the heart, but the heart also talks to the soul. We're influenced by the body. There's a communication always between soul and body. As we did the muscle testing, you see that. You not ask a question, but you state a statement that's questionable, and the body, the subconscious part of the soul, talks through the body back to you. Well, here we are. Do you have any questions before we meditate?
Well, I
No
had,
questions after all of that?
I'm sure there will be many. But is it okay if I start with a question?
Well, I hope
Yeah,
it's an easy one.
it's going to be very easy.
Okay.
But I've heard about this too, and I personally do believe that the effect of these transplants, heart transplant, and even other transplants can have on the person's psyche. Now, on one hand, this can be good. On the other hand, it also seems scary for people, and that's why some people actually want to reject transplantation of organs. And let's say, just for example, that the heart did belong to a criminal. Let's say. Now, if this is being transplanted into me, is there a way that I can somehow counter the negative effect of that heart?
I wonder if they would take a transplant from a criminal.
We won't know it actually, because as a physician, I've been involved in all this for many years, and
That wouldn't happen, right? Is that what you're saying?
no, it would happen. I mean, you wouldn't know it. You can't
No,
know.
but I would think the doctors would have enough sense, sorry.
No, but we won't know. Say, let's say a patient comes in, his brain dead, his heart is good, and the person wants to donate the heart. We take the heart and we put it in the list and check the list who is the top in the list. If say this person is in the top, we give the heart, and also we have to see the compatibility, the size, and all of those things.
Yes.
But let's say a very good pious person gets the heart of a criminal. No.
Well, I think we can change our heartfelt feelings, okay? I'm not a professional, I'm not a doctor, I'm not a physician, but I know that some of us, or many of us, change the feelings in our heart. For example, I used to have negative feelings about my Lokic father because he did something that wasn't good, okay? And I thought I would never forgive him. Never. Because what he did was inappropriate. Wasn't anything with sex, okay? Let's get that straight. But still was not legal, okay? And at that time, I had terminal cancer. And I read this little book that said most people who get cancer have hidden resentments. Hidden resentments. Well, I didn't think mine was so hidden. I had a reason to be angry at him. But when I saw that, I made a change. And I had to reprogram myself. This is a true story. I had to reprogram myself to love that soul that was playing the part of my father. And what I did is I started out like this. Okay, I'll send you love. I mean, I might die, I have to send you love. Okay, here's love. All right, let's send more love. And in time, love, love, love. And I taught myself how to really love. And I love that soul. He made a mistake, but that's okay. I make mistakes all day. And we all do. But that's no reason to hurt your own heart, to hurt your own being. And so I changed my heartfelt feelings, but I worked on it. So I think you could work on it and change that if you did receive a heart from a criminal. But don't worry about it, okay,
I won't need it.
Shritam, because I don't think we're going to have to need a
My
new
heart is
heart.
strong.
And if you do, it won't be from a criminal.
For sure. Yeah.
I'm going to be a number one on your list.
You want to be number one? I think my heart might be too old to put in another person.
No, I'll revive it.
Well, your heart seems pretty jolly too. And you're sitting on the front row. All the jolly ones always get the front row.
That's because I want to hear what all you're saying. It's nothing, rehearsed or anything.
Okay.
And sister, you had mentioned many years back once in another talk, maybe you said it or maybe someone else, I could be mistaken, but you mentioned that you used to send out letters of gratitude and forgiveness to people, especially when you were going through the cancer treatment. Was it you? No.
Not really, but I changed my way of thinking of forgiving. Because when we forgive others, we're giving back to ourselves, okay? And so even if really someone does a wrong to me, I bless them, I thank them, because it builds my muscle, my spiritual muscle, to think wonderful. Otherwise, I sit back and I just say, oh, it's a nice day. Let me have a little sip here. But someone does something horrible, oh goodness, let me really give them some good wishes and give myself those good wishes. Sometimes we become lax at being positive. So.
Yeah, that's why we see this lovely aura around you. Yeah. I'm sure if we had Canadian photography, we would have seen your aura expanding. It's so big. Beyond this room, beyond this.
Well, I think this room is expanded to that beautiful place. It feels very lovely in here.
Thank you, Sister Dorothy.
And I suggest that all of you take the course that they're offering to show you, give you the skills to do these things. That's what it takes. You just can't jump into something cold. Have the skill of how to meditate and how to be.
So I have a personal question.
Yes, you take this.
So
You take
you're
this mic.
overcome.
Hold on. Take this mic. Take this mic.
Oh.
Because we are recording it.
Oh, okay. So, Miss Dorothy, have you overcome the cancer yet?
Oh, that was 41 years ago.
Oh,
42 years ago.
Oh my God, that's wonderful. That's really wonderful.
Yeah. I mean, I did other things too. I took care of the body differently.
Mhm.
But I did change my thinking.
Yeah.
And my feelings.
Well, I have a problem. Like you can forgive, but you can never forget. So eventually you get mixed up with, am I forgetting it or am I forgiving it? There is very...
Just as long as there are good feelings involved. If you don't forget, like I think about my father now, when I was really young, he would take all of us, there were 5 of us, and he would lay down and we would stand on his hands and he would raise us up. So I think of those things. I think of how he used to take us to the beach every weekend.
Yeah.
I think about how he worked so hard and we had a home on the beach. He was such a good soul. There's goodness in everyone. Even the worst criminal,
Yes.
even with Hitler, they say that he had goodness with his children, with child and this and that. There's goodness in everyone. And so we have to investigate that and think of the goodness in everyone. And if you can't find a goodness, make one up. Just make one up.
Okay. I can take it from you.
Because you're worth it.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Hello, sister. I have a question on the 4th bullet. You had see best in others and ignore everything else. So if you keep ignoring the bad things that they're doing, are we not encouraging the other soul to keep doing, and then eventually it will? I know that.
Well, you sometimes have to address and be authentic, but not to dwell on the negativity of others. Okay. It's not that you just ignore it completely. You do face it, okay? And then you don't want to enable bad behavior. But when that person is doing something that's really good, embellish that. Emphasize that, in other words. Because you're powerful and you will be surprised. You will be surprised how this works. So how many of you have a mate, whether it's a husband or a wife, and you'd like some things changed about that one? You're all satisfied 100%? Yes? Only one? You think about that. Just think of the antithesis of something you don't like. Okay? My wife talks all the time. She never stops talking. Start thinking about your wife. It's just being quiet, gentle, and lovable. You're that powerful. You're that powerful. So actually, the power we have in silent communication is greater than the words we speak. Oh, stop talking. But just quietly seeing that one, just such like a beautiful flower. A beautiful flower doesn't have to speak. They radiate a spiritual fragrance very naturally. So think about the opposite, the antithesis of that you would like to change.
Sister Dorothy?
And you write to Shritaka and Kanishta Ben.
I was just saying, can we say that look past the negativity into the goodness of
Yes,
the soul?
that's
that
very
the soul
nice.
has
Yes.
inherent goodness, all of us.
Yes. So see the positivity, go past the negative, see the positive. It's all about seeing the positive, being positive, feeling positive.
And what I have realized, Sister Dorothy, is that whatever you focus on, that thing grows.
That's
so if
right.
I focus on the person's negativity, then negativity grows.
Absolutely.
If I focus on and look past the negativity and focus on the positivity, then positivity grows. Right?
You're such a sweet soul.
No, you are the sweet soul.
You're such a sweetie pie.
You are the sweetie pie. And any other questions, any other comments? Or you could share what you learned today. What Sister Dorothy just mentioned or shared.
What are you going to remember?
Yeah, what you're going to remember and how it has
What
transformed
is
your
your
life right
takeaway?
away. Yeah, what's your takeaway? How inspired you are now. All the lovely things, I'm sure. Yes, Cecilia. No, okay. All right, okay. No.
But you'll get that takeaway for them, won't you, brothers?
Yeah, that too.
What am I going to take away today? I'm sorry. What am I going to take away today? Being the gift.
Being the gift.
Yes.
And that's your handout. Be the gift.
Giving and being the gift. It's being the gift back to me, back to myself.
To the world and to
Yes.
yourself.
Yes.
Can we have a meditation?
Yes.
Is that okay?
Absolutely. We can't wait for that.
Well, you're going to have to wait. And remember to practice the kinesiology, okay? It will be something for you to experiment with.
Once again, play some gentle music.
Om Shanti. We like to meditate with our eyes open. Do you know why? When we need meditation most is when we're interacting with each other. When we're interacting with each other. So I'm going to ask you to leave your eyes open, but I want you to do what I'm doing. My eyes are open, but I'm looking down at the carpet. I see my knees, I see my hands down there. And I like to think about this as moving into my introverted stage. And it probably looks like my eyes are closed. Does it? Did it? but they were open. And so I want you to go into your cave of introversion. Eyes are open, but you're not distracted by the outside. It's just you and the thoughts that come from you and to you. Shanti. Sit quietly and gently with yourself, the soul. You, the soul. Feeling so good, so quiet. Just you and your thoughts and feelings that come from your thoughts. This is your time to generate a spiritual medicine throughout you, the soul, and your body. Say to yourself, I am a caring being, the soul. And my heart is blossoming. And let yourself feel your heart open up. My heart is blossoming with care, with light, with the goodness that comes from deep within my own spiritual DNA. I send love outward to the world, throughout my being. Radiate that love. Let your heart beam with care, with love. Take a breath in, a breath of care and love, and radiate that energy throughout your whole body and beyond the body to the world. You are a caring, loving, pure, peaceful soul. And it feels so good when we think these thoughts. Notice how peaceful you feel right now. Notice the body, how nurtured it feels. And let your face be nurtured with goodness. So take a breath in and breathe out through the pores of your face. Radiation of light, radiation of love. a spiritual facelift. A spiritual heart lift. Let your heart radiate goodness for all. And if by chance there's someone that you're having difficulty with right now or from the past, bring that soul before you and give him a big spiritual hug of God's blessings. Yes, you can do it. Whether they deserve it or not, you deserve it. Just send that one love. Send that one care. Take your time, sending love, sending care to the most difficult situation. Doesn't matter. Just be the love, be the light, be the gift, be the gift. And notice how relaxed you feel by doing this. And that energy is not only healing the body, but it's healing our world. For light always expels darkness. And now come back to yourself. And feel how beautiful you feel after talking to yourself in this way. Om Shanti. I have a question for you all. Is there anyone who would like to share that you brought someone up that you're having difficulty with, and tell us how you feel about that situation now? Has it changed even just a teeny bit? Anyone brave enough? Maybe you didn't have any difficulties with anyone. That's good, that's even better. Acha.
They're beyond content. Totally at peace. Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah, she said.
Om Shanti, I can share. I didn't realize when you had us do that, I just let whoever came to my mind. First I did my dad, but he didn't stay. And then it was actually my stepbrother who came to my mind. And I thought I had cleared everything with him. But I realized through doing our little practice that I hadn't. And I was able to feel more love for him than I ever have. So thank you.
And so you're, healing yourself more and more. Thanks for sharing that and being brave enough to share that. But you can do this on your own. So you have all these experiments now to experience if you feel like being a researcher or a scientist. And I thank you all for sharing your space with me, because I know your space is very valuable.
Om Shanti.
Om Shanti.
Okay. So I have that experience, which is before that, like 2 years ago. I have the feelings with somebody very badly, and every morning and night, my thoughts are always negative for that soul. So, I mean, every day, I almost 3-4 years in deep depression. So, due to this reason, and because the behavior for both sides are not really lovingly or peacefully. And that main thing is my whole experience from my childhood is I noticed that soul is always putting down in my life.
Okay.
And unfortunately, my son married with her daughter. So this relation is more closer to
really
me.
intense.
And I am holding all the time.
Well, you stop holding. I'm going to show you something now, because I'm a drama queen. Ready? Can we have the lights on?
Yes. And her daughter came to my home, so I gave her love. And then I feel it, that's her mother. And I'm also my son's mother also, the same feelings. So I put myself little down and I open my arms and give him a hug. So when I joined Brahma Kumaris here, so I feel it how I can stop my feelings negative to that person. And every morning when I have any negative thoughts, I stop myself
You
and
change
give
it.
love.
You change.
So now the relationship is very beautiful and nice. Yeah. So yeah,
Thank
that
you.
is my experience.
Thank you for sharing. I'm going to show you a little drama now. If you've ever had the time in your life when you felt like someone stabbed you in the heart, some of you are doing this, right? This is what we're doing. Every time we think about that situation,
It's not a recline.
you're stabbing yourself. If it was so bad that it happened in the past, why are you reliving it? Hurting yourself. I think you all understand that, don't you? You're hurting yourself. Thank
What
you.
if the crime does not fit the punishment and you're thinking about it? You know, you can't.
There's no, you just have to let it go because you're worth it. We all make mistakes, yeah, it's okay. You start to think it's okay, and actually what happens, because you don't have those negative thoughts, you're building strength in you, the soul. Your soul is becoming empowered. Your own spiritual DNA is growing, and you have more love. And because you have more love, it's easier to feel and give that love, even for those who don't deserve it. You deserve it. That's your own quotes.
I'm worth it.
You're worth it, right. And you just have to remind yourself, it's just habitual. We just change our habits of thinking.
I just have a comment on that is that.
Wait a minute, there's a mic coming.
Yeah.
I mean, you know, God loves everyone.
Yeah.
He or she doesn't differentiate between people.
Right.
So who are we to judge and not forgive or not love?
Exactly. because we're children of God, no matter what our thoughts are.
Sister Dorothy, I was wondering, I know we are running out of time, but just wondering if you could touch upon this point and what your thoughts are, that going even beyond forgiveness to the space of gratitude. That the person has, there's not even a question of forgiving.
Right.
That whatever happened has strengthened something within me.
Right.
So, in fact, beyond forgiveness, that I'm grateful to the person for whatever that person has done.
Yes, because it allows us to exercise our spiritual muscle of being grateful, of being thankful. And being grateful, being thankful is such a nourishing thing for the soul, for you, the soul. There's nothing more nourishing. When you're thankful about something, about the day or people you're meeting, you're just in a blossom state. So be grateful. Yes, forgiveness, but after forgiveness comes love. And you don't need to forgive. There's no one to forgive when you're overflowing with love. When you're in a good mood, you don't have to think about being loving. It's just natural. So fill yourself with that goodness and let it shine from your face, from your smile, from your eyes, from your forehead, from your heart.
And that's what's happening right now for you.
I'm so grateful.
We are so grateful. We are so grateful. Our hearts are filled with love and respect and gratitude for all that you have shared with us, your presence, your words of wisdom. We can't thank you enough, dear sister. And we hope to be
Come to Peace Village.
Yes.
I sure would.
And we would love to have you come again and again. We'll make that happen very soon again. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Let's give it up for